Hey y'all, this is Rhonda from Rhonda's Country Kitchen, and today I'm going to be making a simple dessert. If you love cherries, then just hold on to your britches. This recipe, we have called it many things. We've called it Cherry Yum Yum, we've called it a Cherry Delight, but no matter what you plan on calling it, I'm telling you, it is good. And once again, it is simple. You can do this if you're just starting out learning to cook. This would be a good surprise for your family that you're feeding. So I have started out with some White Lily all-purpose flour, just some flour, and I've got 1.5 cups in here. And to this, I'm going to be adding 2 tablespoons of sugar. And I'll go ahead and give that a little whirl, get a little mix up here. And then we're going to be adding 3/4 cup of melted butter. Now, I've never used margarine or anything. I always try to stick with butter because it sometimes does make a difference because it's just water and oil, margarine is. Now we're going to add a cup of pecans, just some pecan chips, and this is just going to be our crust. Now I have preheated my oven to 350 degrees. Wow, trying to get in these things. I have preheated my oven to 350 degrees, so that is good to go. And just going to spread this into our little dish, and it's going to make just a delicious crust for your little cherry yum yum, cherry delight, whatever you want to call it. You can just rename it, whatever you want to call it. But I'm going to start dropping this in. Now I've got about a 9 by 13 pan here, and I'm going to have to spread this around pretty good. You can do it in a smaller pan. But I'm going to just spread this around and go from there. But it's going to be a fairly thin crust on it. Now you don't have to, if you don't like cherries, you're like, we just ain't a cherry fan. You can use blueberries. You can just do it your way. Like I have always said, just make it your own. Do what your family likes. And just play around with it. But I'm just going to give you the base ingredients where you can start out with the crust. But I'm just going to press this down in here. And then we'll get this in the oven. Now, we're going to bake this for about 30 minutes or so. Well, if you want a real crispy crust, about 30 minutes. But if not, you can do it for less time. So I'm just going to eyeball it and see what I'm feeling today. If I'm feeling like a real crispy crust or not. But the crust is what takes the longest. And we're going to be whipping up that filling that's going to go on top. So I'm going to let this bake, and then I'm going to let it cool. And then we'll start making that filling and put it together and show y'all another quick little recipe. Now I've got this ready to go in the oven. This is what it looks like. And I'll be back after this is cooled to show you the filling. Well, I've got my crust ready. I've done let it cook, and it's already cooled. And it's ready for this filling. I don't know if you can see it. And I did let it go 30 minutes, so it's a little more crispier. But you can pull it out a little sooner so it's not crispier, it's more cakey. But I'm gonna make our filling, and the filling just calls for a stick of cream cheese, or a block of cream cheese. And I am going to go ahead and mix this up and get that creamy. And then I'm going to add in 2 cups of the 10X or powdered sugar. I'm going to get this worked up. All right, I'm going to go ahead. I didn't stir it up too much. I'm going to go ahead and put in about 2 cups of the powdered sugar. I normally just eyeball it, so I'm measuring. I'm trying to do good for y'all, measuring and telling you exactly how much I'm using. This is fun with one hand. There we go. All right. It's not much left to do after you get that crust done, and y'all see how simple that crust was. So that wasn't bad at all. So it's gonna be good, I'm telling you. Tomorrow is July 4th, and so I'm actually doing that. I'm doing this for that tomorrow, really. But you can do this anytime. It really is good. Now I'm gonna go ahead and add a little vanilla flavoring, a teaspoon of that. And it's gonna be a little thick, but we're gonna put some extra creamy whipped topping in it, some Cool Whip, and it's gonna loosen it right up. All right, I'm gonna show you how it's supposed to look. You see it's really thick. And now I'm gonna put this whipped topping on, this Cool Whip. And I do prefer the extra creamy Cool Whip. I mean, it's the same price. You may as well get it, unless you just like it real thin. All right, I'm going to mix this in. Oh. All right. This is the good part. I love anything with cream cheese in it. I can just eat cream cheese by itself. All right. Okay. So we'll just make sure this is mixed up real good. And I'm just going to fold it a little bit more, and then I'm going to put it right on top of that crust. Mix it up so it's all good. And it's going to be thick. That's what you want, really. Let's pull it over here so you can see a little better. Just going to layer this on top of it. And like I told you before, you can do this with cherries, you can do it with blueberries, just about any fruit that you like. I've even done it with chocolate pudding before. Did a little layer with the cookie crust and the cheesecake or cream cheese filling with the chocolate pudding on top, and it was really good. Sometimes you just get into your pantry and figure out what you got and go from there. Just use what you have on hand. I've come up with all kind of recipes with just what I've had on hand. So there's that. All right, a little bit more here. And you also could have done this this amount in a smaller casserole dish or pan or whatever you have, and it would have been just a little thicker, but I like the consistency. I like how thick this one is. Now, I'm going to get this just smoothed out. Then we're just going to dump those cherries right on top. Can't get any simpler than that. All right. Take these little cherries, and it's just a cherry pie filling for the cherries. And we'll just shake it out here. Start spreading them. You can also go another layer and put some more Cool Whip on top if you want to. But this is what we're doing today. I'm put all my Cool Whip into the filling, so we won't be doing that. All right, just gonna spread this out. All right, y'all, it's all ready. I'm gonna go ahead and slice up a piece for Russell to give it a little shot. I'll have to say, we just had dinner. We had some steak and some crab legs and some little roasted potatoes. And so he's probably full. But we always have room for dessert, right? So I'm gonna go ahead and cut this up. This is what it's looking like. We're gonna get him in here to try it.
Hey, y'all!
And there he is.
Hey, Daniel!
Just in time for the taste testing.
Ooh-wee!
I told him we on the download we done had a big dinner.
Yeah, we did. It was good. Little,
So this is
holiday deal, holiday, you know. Yeah, it was
holiday deal. So this is the cherry on top.
good. Yeah. I told her after we ate supper, I said, I'm kind of looking forward to that dessert there. I was kind of suggesting.
He was telling me to get on in there and finish it up.
I was, you know, how you do those subliminal.
Yeah,
I was
subliminal
planting that
messages.
seed, y'all.
Yes, get
I was
on up
planting
and
that
get her done.
Yeah. That's exactly right.
That's right.
Yeah, I was looking for a little dessert.
Yeah.
It looks delicious. It's my turn, I guess. It's my turn to.
It's your turn.
My time to shine?
Yes, your
Look at
turn.
there. Look at there. Yeah. It's one of my favorite things. I say
It
that a
is.
lot. But,
He says
you know,
it a lot. He really does like this.
I love the cherry yum yum. It's,
He does. That's one of the first things he asks for when I say, what does everybody want for holidays and different things?
One of my favorites. It's
One of
awesome.
his favorites.
Creamy, crunchy. Got good tart in the cherries. They're good.
Right out the can, them
Hey,
cherries.
they good. I'm gonna tell you, they good. Cherry yum yum is like this. I don't know, the cream cheese and the cherry go good together.
Yep. He tends to like the cherry over the blueberry.
Yeah, I do.
But
I'm more of a cherry fan.
you can do it however you,
You know,
want
when
to
I
do
was
it.
little, I wouldn't even eat cherries. I'd just scrape all the cherries and just eat the cherry juice with the cream cheese. But now
He's a big boy now.
I've evolved. Adulting, y'all.
I've made him taste
Yeah,
things.
she does.
I made him taste
this,
things.
try this, you know. And it's turned out a lot. I like a lot more foods because of it.
Yes, he does.
Another bite.
Yep.
Yep.
But that's the simple cherry yum yum or cherry delight or whatever you want to call it.
Y'all try it. You ain't
Try
gonna regret
it.
that one, I promise you.
It's certainly easy, simple to do. And I appreciate everybody for watching.
Yeah.
Subscribe.
Hit that button, y'all.
Y'all-
Don't hit it more than one time. You don't need to subscribe.
No.
Just once. Hit the like button out there, the thumbs up.
Yes.
Yep.
We
Half of y'all
appreciate it.
ain't doing that. Half of y'all watch these videos don't subscribe. It's not helping us. We're trying to grow. She's trying to grow. I'm coming along for the ride. I get the
He
fun
gets the
part.
taste.
The fun part. Hey, but I'm a professional.
He's a professional taster, yes. But anyway, we thank you. We appreciate all of you that do support us and have subscribed.
Yes.
And we'll see you next time.